Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to introduce to you my friend Dale. Dale has an incredible story. She was with a previous network marketing company, and she was with them for 10 years. And I don't want to give away all the goods that she's going to share, but it is amazing of what the success that she has now, because she was just going backwards with her previous company. And you do 2 steps forward and like 10 steps back, sometimes it feels like. And so she was looking for something to kind of align with her values and her morals and what she really wanted to do, like her purpose in life.
Thank you so much for having me. I love sharing this story because I love the industry of network marketing. And when I began, and I actually remember like one of the very first conference I was at in the industry, I sat there in the first row because I was with someone who had handicap and I was helping her. And I said, I am going to get on that stage and I am not going to quit until that day. So anyway, 10 years later, I'm still not anywhere near walking across that stage. So it was time to really make a switch. So I was still with that company. I stayed with that company. And then I decided I was going to really acquire some online skills. So I enrolled in a very expensive, social media training program, invested a lot of money, but actually got a lot of resistance from my upline for doing that because they were really set in the old school ways, doing the meetings. I mean, I was doing meetings, yeah, and no one was showing up. Can anybody relate to that?
Yeah.
Traveling, I was setting up tables. I was spending a fortune. I was going to other states and setting up tables. So I was, spending money on staying in hotels, and I did it all. I did it all. So I started learning online marketing skills, and I was at a workshop in Florida, and I met a woman there. There was many people from all different industries there. I met a woman there who was doing something very unique in the industry. I'd never heard of it, never heard of the idea of the gut brain axis for mental wellness. And I was like, whoa, what the heck is this? My daughter had been suffering with depression, anxiety, panic attacks. And I have always been into holistic lifestyle. We never went the medication route, but she was really struggling after she graduated from college. She basically hit rock bottom. So I got the products into her. Long story short, there was ups and downs along the way, but she is a different human being today. Thank God. That is all we want for our kids, is to be happy and whole and embracing their gifts. I mean, she went to college she was one of 6 in a writing program. She was chosen. When she graduated, she was like, I can't write. Well, now she's embracing her gift. She's writing every day. She's happy. She's joyful. No more panic attacks. No more depression. Great stress resilience. So I was like so passionate about this because I have been in holistic healing my whole life. I was like, there is no way I can shout this from the mountaintops, because I am very much like anti-medication. I know there's a place for it, but we got to go the natural route first. We got to do that first. So I was all about it. So I have seen a lot of, mental illness. I hate to use that word. I want to say imbalance. I know people are able to correct that. So I was like, you know what? After 10 years, and I remember like literally feeling sick to my stomach to switch companies. But this is something that I could not deny. I had to do this. Has become my life's work. And as a result of our company, not only is it unique in the marketplace, we actually have systems. Oh my God. Like, I don't have to talk to anybody in the bathroom anymore. Like, I mean, it was bizarro what they had us doing, and it felt so icky. It was not me. I could not get excited about weight loss. Like, please just kind of shoot me. Like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I was more about mental wellness. Like, let's feel good emotionally. And then we don't need to worry about like counting calories and doing these crazy diets. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once we get stuff in balance, and that was another thing that I realized was, with this product, with this protocol, this gut brain axis, everything goes back to the guts. People are dropping weight and that wasn't even their goal. You know what I mean? Right. Hormones are back in balance. They're feeling well. Their cravings are gone. Like, it just the weight is secondary, really is.
Heck yeah.
So that was a big, long sentence, I know, but
Mm.
it's just amazing. I'm super passionate about what I'm doing, and I love getting to work every single day. And that
Oh,
was not the case with my other company. It was like so much frustration, so much like this really sucks. Like I wasn't excited anymore. Just
yeah.
didn't excite me. So I know that I can change lives. We are changing lives every day. We're changing children's lives, moms. Like it's just such important work that we do.
Oh, it sure is. And like you've ranked up 8 times in like less than 2 years, which is amazing. And it's by doing what you love and your
Yeah.
passion, like for helping other people. Like you're making an impact while making an income. And especially like during this pandemic, like what a huge blessing I'm sure this has been. I know it was for me, where people are losing jobs and getting laid off and, struggling financially. And here we are thriving. And I'm not saying that to like boast or brag, but it's because of what we're doing, people need, like, especially
Yeah.
right now with
Yes.
the pandemic. And like they say, like mental health struggles are going to be the second wave, which I feel like is already started, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. It's
And
amazing to be
it's
able to
just,
like marry like passion, purpose, and profit. Like,
yeah,
I mean, people don't like to talk about money, but money in the hands of good people can do great things. And that's
amen.
another
Oh, I
thing.
totally agree.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I love about the company mission is, we are more or less required, if you want to put it that way, to when we get to a certain level to give back, like to start a foundation. Like we are asked, like, what foundation will you start when you get to these higher levels? And that's what we're all about, giving back and making impact. So I'm
Yeah.
so proud to be a part of it. And it's like you say, it's exciting. It really
Oh,
truly is.
Oh, it sure is. And especially like for you, because I know your story is kind of similar for me. Like I was with a previous network marketing company and I just kept going backwards and I wanted to be on that stage too. And after 5 years, like I still wasn't able to. But that's the difference I feel like now is we're not chasing to get on that stage. We're chasing people to make that impact and
Right.
be a part of their story and their transformation. And when you focus on helping others and truly making that impact, the income is going to come. Like it's just
Yeah,
going
it
to naturally
flows.
come.
It just flows. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's true. It's like a lot of people don't want to talk about money, but it's important. I mean, our bills are continuing to rise. So why not have an opportunity where you can make like incredible income? Like that is like a mind blowing amount of income and to be able to give back. I want to be able to build apartments specific for people with disabilities that are because she's just smaller, like she's the size of a 10-year-old. And so I want to be able to make, custom apartments for people that are like that need to be independent, but also need things that are, so it's like that's my goal. It's like
Yeah.
when you think about making incredible income, it's gonna happen by being able to like chase those crazy dreams that you have and making that impact. It's so true. Like our core values, like you said, are second to none. Like, I mean, everybody usually has like integrity and stuff like that. But when you have humility and innovation and service and love, like that's really, I mean, our company's name means to love. So, like, what better way to be able to have, oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And it's so different. Like, so, I did get a chance to walk across the stage, with this company. And it wasn't like, oh, I wanted the recognition. It was,
Yeah.
I wanted to know that I had impacted lives. And that's what that represented to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't the fame and fortune and none of that
Yeah.
at all. It was like, this represents that I've touched a lot of lives, that my team is working to touch lives. That's what we do every day.
So true. And yeah, and now, yeah, and it's true. Like I feel like now I mean, obviously, hopefully when this when we can actually get together for symposium and people can walk
Yeah.
across the stage, like now I do feel like, okay, that number of, like you said, it was representing lives being changed. Where before, because we were kind of focused on weight loss, I wasn't really looking at it as that way because I didn't feel like I was really making a difference like I am now. It's just a totally different mindset shift,
Yeah. Yes, it
And
really is. I've never seen a company like this, and it was really interesting because I always went to like my other company's conventions, and every time it would be like these people like walking across the stage with these massive checks, and like the focus was like money. And to me, it was like, I don't know, it's not sitting right with me. And so we never do that at our symposium, although we've only had two because of the pandemic. We're a fairly new company, but we didn't do that at our conventions. We didn't walk across the stage with big checks. We walked across the stage and said what our vision is, how we're going to help more people, what our foundation will be once we reach a certain rank. Like that's what we talked about on stage. It
that's
was just
oh, that is
so,
amazing.
so different.
Oh, I didn't know that part of it because I've only joined last March, and so I've only got to experience the virtual part of it.
Yes, yes.
So, well, thank you so much, Dale, for sharing your story. And if there's anybody else, if you're out there and you're wondering how, like maybe you've had experience with network marketing before and it's put a bad taste in your mouth,
Yeah.
or maybe people have reached out to you that you're with network marketing companies and that put a bad taste in your mouth, I'm going to challenge you to reach out to me and let me know like that you want to know what we're doing and why it's so different. I mean, we can share this little bit, but we have so much more and we can give you a glimpse of what our systems are like and how we're able to like go forward and not ever like, I'm saying not ever, but I haven't experienced it yet, but I've never went backwards. Like we're just continuing to move forwards and it's
Right,
incredible. And
right.
how we're making an impact and make income. Like network marketing gets a bad rap, but it's definitely not when you're doing it like we're doing it and timing and being a category creator and like which means we're the only people doing what we're doing. And you can't go buy this stuff on the shelf. Like things are patented and it's just amazing. Have a good day.
Yeah.